Hello and welcome. My name's Arcadian, the #1 dumpster tier gaming, and welcome to my channel. Today we are working more on our John Doe. He is now a space ranger, or space cowboy slash vanguard slash UC #1 primary one, something one citizen, rank 1 citizen, and we have done some work. So as you can see, I'm off camera. I told you I was going to build a ship, and after thinking it over for a little while and doing some research, I decided to build a ship that was done by a guy named, or by a guy. What was his name? What is his name? Give me a second. Let me pull it up here. So I borrowed the ship design of a fellow YouTuber who goes by the name Digfig, Digfig. So he has this build called the Ziggurat. It's probably about one of the most complete builds. Allows you to have a fully fledged out ship with almost max stats and everything. However, to be able to, and I'll put the video link in the description below.
Well, hello, sunshine. I certainly do. See you soon, love.
So yeah, we ended up building this Ziggurat that he designed. Problem is that we are not at the same level as he is. To be able to get this ship completely maxed out, we actually have to be level 60. So we can get the looks of the ship all right. Also, we had to go with a couple different. We had to go with a different weapon, or not weapon, but engine than the one that he recommends, just because we have not gone far enough into the storyline to get the weapon that he recommends, I keep saying weapon, to get the engine that he recommends. But this is a ship. It's actually a really cool build, and it's a really full, complete ship. It's an awesome vessel. The only thing that I've noticed that I don't necessarily like about it is because we don't have the right engine, this ship is kind of slow. The maneuverability on this ship is not nearly as high as it needs to be. Also, I chose a lesser version of a reactor than the one he chose, just because of the fact that I'm not quite yet level 60. So I don't have the ability to grab the reactor that he chose. However, the one that I chose is a little bit weaker than it needs to be.
Sure, have at it.
So while we're here, this is a ship. This is a full ship build, and he goes step by step how to build this ship. It's absolutely phenomenal. Just check out the video in the description below. This thing is a beast. However, one thing that it is missing is I am currently using a reactor. I am currently using the 6Z reactor. He recommends the Pinch 8Z reactor. However, we do not have access to the Pinch 8Z reactor yet because we're not high enough level. The 6Z, unfortunately, is only 27 power, which is extremely low for this particular ship. So we are going to go instead of going with the 6Z reactor, we're actually going to go with something a little bit beefier that's going to stick around the 34 power range. Oh, I was hoping that it would just fit right. Yeah, okay, so it does slot right back in there, in the same spot that one did. And that gives us a little bit more powerful of a reactor. If you remember at the end of the last video, we were upwards of, I think we had what, 700, and it was like 740k With selling all the parts to the ship that we had and then piecing this all out individually, it was really close to 500,000 credits to get all of this. And that was with a subpar reactor and a below what's necessary grav drive. So to get the right reactor into all of this and the right grav drive, it'll probably be anywhere between 850 to 900K to build this ship. That being said, everything else... Oh, and the engine. Sorry, we also got lower level engines than what it calls for. So it'll probably be about 900K to build this ship. We had to take some liberties so that we would be able to build it with the funds that we had available. So there we go. I did do a couple changes from his build, and literally all I did was I switched this to where it was a forward facing, because he has this flipped to where it's facing from the back, and then he has this on the front side. So all I did is just flip that and switch it, because I like my landing bays to be in the front end, so that we can just run right onto the ship instead of having to run down to the back of the ship. So anyway, also, so this is a workstation, obviously, and then if you come into here, he has... Is this a cockpit? Yeah, that's a cockpit, so we'll go to that in a second. So in his build, he has an infirmary station here. I instead chose to do the all-in-one hab, or the living quarters, sorry, the living quarters, so that we had access to a bed. But other than that, this is a phenomenal ship. The cockpit is really cool. It's got a full wide view. I'm a very big fan of all the different things for this ship. But like I said, my maneuverability is a little slow because we don't have the proper engines. Which leads us into where we're going today. Also, one other thing that I did off camera, I was selling off some of the old stuff that I had, and I came across a 3-tier Old Earth shotgun, which, as you can see, has a lot of damage to it. Now, this is after we put the slug shots on it. It's at 513, but before that it was like 448, which was better than the Boom Boom we were running with, or the Big Bang we were running with. So I switched it up and decided to go with this Old Earth shotgun until we eventually get a level 3 breach with slug shots. So that's what we're going with for right now. We don't have a whole lot of ammo for it, so we're going to have to pick up some more ammo as we go along. But anyway, yeah, so the goal for today's grouping, let's go ahead and get this up into the air. So like I said, maneuverability on this thing's really low. Like it's not nearly as high as what it needs to be. But we've got some... We've got some movement to it. It is only a, so the max speed on this is only 130, which means that when we've got our engines fully powered up and Samco on the ship, we've got a max speed of 202, which still isn't bad. However, here's the problem, is our thrusters and everything, like we got max is 203, it looks like, 200 in reverse. It is a hefty boy. Like, it takes a lot, it needs a lot of moving. And that's because that maneuverability is so low. It's a hefty chunky thing to try to move around. But we're okay with that. We will make do. It does use auto turret weapons, and then it has these ones, which, so the turrets will fire automatically, but these ones are the ones that we control and we can take care of real fast. It does have a full 1600 shield. Let's go ahead and pull up the specs here. Okay, so with what we're running right now, It's got 1,072 hull. It's got 7,000 total cargo space, which is massive. Shielded capacity is 320, which that seems kind of low considering the shields that we're running on it is a 1,600 max shield health. I don't know about that. We also don't have all the crew members that he had, so we're not getting the... Oh, okay, so shield right there, 2880. The shielded capacity is how much shielded cargo it can hold, so that's fine. That's what I was looking for. So yeah, so eventually the piece that we're going to put on there, the better grav drive that we're going to run, the better reactor we're going to run, will allow us to have all points and basically everything except for having our grav drive all the way filled. So it will have a full set basically across the board: 12, 24, 36, 48, and 60. That's what, 70? So that's what eventually we're going to run with. But all in all, I think the ship's really cool. It looks nice. And we'll be able to get the upgrades for it as we level up and get the better gear. So, with that being said, we've got things that we need to do. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to collect these powers. This thing is a beast, so we will be running with it. I do want to see how it does in combat. I haven't got to try it out in combat yet. The maneuverability is kind of a bad situation for us, but I feel like with the auto turrets, we'll be able to take down just about anything that comes at us. Shipping crates in here. Let's see what's in these things. Yeah, she is a hefty girl. Terrafluorides. Lots of terrafluorides. Okay. So yeah, we're going to grab up these active powers that are available to us, and then we're going to take on and go to Walter's quest line for Stroud and Eklund. Sandstorm, that's not looking great for us.
Sometimes I just want to turn off the grav drive so we can float around.
That was quite a workout. Hope you had as much fun as I did. Can't even imagine to tell you the number of inhospitable worlds like these that I've visited.
Okay, so we're looking for a scanner anomaly, which that's a pretty big one right there, so I think this is the right direction. Yeah. So we're going right this way. I think I can start to see the tower up there. Yep, there it is. Thankfully it's close. Oh, so the other thing that I did is we went ahead and spent the 6 perk points that we got. We got our Starship Design level 4. We got Engine Systems level 3, Particle Beam Weapons level 4, Shield Systems level 3. We grabbed Weapon Engineering level 1 and 2. And I believe we got, yeah, Weightlifting level 2 and Fitness level 2. So we are still level 42, which is where we were after our little grinding session. We're just now down to 200k credits instead of 700. We're not going to get to this one in time. Nope. There we go. Precognition. Oh, that one's a really cool one. Let's go ahead and talk about this. Okay, so you guys know the anti-gravity field. You click this and you create a localized, intense, or it says low gravity, but it's a high gravity environment, making it hard for people to jump around, do things like that. Then you've got Sense Star stuff, which allows you to see any life forms that are within the area. You click this button and they all kind of get like a glowy thing around them. Now, precognition is really cool. It says, bend time, glimpse the future, and see the path someone will walk and the words they will say. So let me show you this. I hit the button here, do that.
Let me guess.
So watch this.
And you couldn't stay away.
So as you can see, if I change something, or if I ask her something, then
Only
I
if
can
it's one of
see,
your deepest, darkest secrets.
for the most part, what they're going to say. So I could go like this.
I can't believe how perfectly we were.
And then, so it could say, you could go find by me, wait here a moment, all right, I'll be careful. So basically, these are the main things that she would say if I asked her
We
those.
done talking already.
I'd like to point out that she is like really gooey. She is ewy gooey. Don't tell my wife I said that. She won't love me anymore. Alright, I'm just picking up some resources as we're going through here. None of these really matter because we don't have I don't want to spend the time to go search all the search to get the 2 special environments. She's such a pretty ship. She'll be better once I get all the right pieces for her.
Hi. Please disregard. I adjusted
Captain on deck.
Alright, so let's go to the next one.
Up and away. Everything looks so pretty up here. We're in orbit.
All right. Next one. Oh. The auto turrets immediately locked in on this guy.
Let's give the system a try grab time, huh?
So he's down. They have taken down our shields. This one's a hefty boy. 3 ships, 2 of them quite a bit stronger than we normally face. And we managed to take down all 3 with very little effort from us. Once we get our maneuverability going, we'll be able to shift through these guys like they're nothing. That was with, you saw how slow I was throughout that fight. But they didn't provide much of a threat, to be honest. Like, they were getting us pretty low, but they weren't like... They weren't taking us out completely. We held our own in that fight, is what I'm trying to say. Once we have that level 60 grav drive, we will be able to... Or, sorry, that level 60 reactor. We'll be able to get through these guys. Okay. He's only level 12. He doesn't stand a chance. I don't have to do very much at all. In fact, I honestly think that if I were to put the points that I have in the... If I put the points that I have in here and just split them up between the turrets, I think we literally will not have to do anything. Alright, so we've got another location to hit. Looks like we're in another sandstorm.
There's a non-zero chance that this planet once thrived with life. Amazing, isn't it?
Okay, we're gonna go for heavy anomaly. Right there. Fortunately, it looks like there might be a map in our way. Or a mountain, sorry, map. Mountain in our way. Oh, this here is a temple. Ouch. We gain burns. Oh, there it is, right up there. The mountain is part of the temple. So we'll grab the power for here. Push me down. Hold on. We got caught. Got caught in the globe. Where to go? Can we get it? There we go. What? Grav dash. Manipulate gravity to propel yourself forward and briefly increase any damage you inflict. Let's see, where's our ship? There it is. Alright, so next location.
Ready for takeoff in 3, 2, 1, go! Orbital insertion done. Time to dance among the stars.
Another bounty hunter? Spacers.
Listen up. You have until I get bored to give us what we want, or we're gonna blow you into vacuum and take. We could use a vacation. If you're feeling generous, you could help us out. If that's how you want to. Look alive.
One toast. Two toast. I literally didn't have to do anything.
Corco,
It's a crazy strong ship.
Landing gear is ready. Sounds clear.
I'll get to it, Dad. I promise.
this is the beginning. Understand?
Fine, okay.
Oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen. It's all here.
I think this way is the way to go. Oh, there it is right there. Alright, so once we get this power, we can go help Walter, and that will help us, hopefully, as long as they're not level locked, it will help us unlock the engines that we are needing besides the ones that we have. Oh, it did form there. Did I miss it? Okay, I know I definitely passed through that one. Gravity wave. Emit a gravitational force strong enough to propel almost anything or anyone. This one's actually really cool because you can take it and literally just like shoot things like just across. Oh goodness, I'm so sorry, Sarah. Did not mean to do that part.
Damn it!
Oh, she resisted it. What? Alright, so that is all of the ones that we can get at the moment that we have, that we know where they're at. If we go talk to Victor, he'll actually have locations for some different ones for us, based off of... Oh. We're destroying the rock, or the... Oh no, free starts. Apparently we accidentally hit them with some friendly fire, so now they're focused on us. We'll just have to pay the bounty. I didn't want to fight it. No, you know what? It wasn't our fault. We'll probably have to re-grab it. Yep, we'll have to re-grab the gravity wave power. But they gotta be on the opposite sides like this. Alright, we may have to drop all the... If it's still a battlefield out here, we'll have to drop... Yep, okay. So we'll drop everything out of these and put them all into this. Say that, but your ship's getting destroyed. You're doing literally nothing to me.
This is the Freestar Collective vessel. These were spacers are easy targets. You're with the Freestar Rangers, right? Space is always just a little safer with you folk around.
Well, thank you.
Any way we can repay you?
Let's see here. Let's do
Done.
extra repair parts.
Thanks again for the help.
You never know when
Alright
we're
now.
going to need them. Okay, I'm right here. What? Why is it not letting me grab it? There should be more. Oh, that's a mineral deposit. One, two, three. Oh, there it is, right there. Okay, why is it taking so long to go into... Wow. Maneuverability on this thing really needs work. Hopefully once we get these better engines, that'll be more easily controlled. Alright, we are going... One more. There it is. Yep, we got one more anomaly. So we're gonna go grab that from the Cassiopeia system. one wants to run away. We're not going to let it run.
Engaging a UC ship. Not very smart. And it's over. I know that was pretty touch and go there for a minute. I have a lot of my crew over here that want any way we can reap. Done.
Extra repair parts.
Thanks again for the help.
Always take the repair parts. They're going to give you rights to the salvage anyway, so getting the extra repair parts is worth it. Right, I think that's everything, right? Got one more, I think. Yep, right there. There we go.
Site is clear.
Last one. Right there it is.
This is definitely not the kind of place I'd set up an outpost.
We're just gonna go ahead and grab them. If we ever come back to this place, I want to knock out those two unique unique environments, and we'll grab those too. If we ever come back. Right there's the last one. Then you just grab the two unique environments, and then you've got a finished surveyed planet. The last one we have access to with the information that we have. she blocked me. I didn't get to that one in time, I don't think. And this one is awesome. I love personal atmosphere. Reason being because the personal atmosphere, oxygen, pure and clean, brought forth, breathe deep, and counteract harmful carbon dioxide. When you use the personal atmosphere, as you can see, as I run, my oxygen level goes down, and eventually my CO2 level will go up. Now it goes down fairly slowly on this planet because this planet's got half gravity, but it still would be a fairly still would be a fairly decent decline. So we'll take the time real quick. Let's go ahead and run this out. See how far I can get. So I can get pretty far on here. I would not be able to get that far if I was, say, over encumbered or whatever. Anyway, what the power does is gives me a basically infinite oxygen supply while I am in the process of using it for this particular, for however long it lasts. It gives me an infinite oxygen supply and I don't run out of oxygen. It also will allow my CO2 levels to go down if I have a stacked up CO2. So, which is really awesome. It allows you to traverse the planets a lot quicker.
Retros firing. Orbit stabilized.
Okay, now those are all done. Let's go talk to Walter Stroud. We want to get our ability to get those engines, hopefully. We may not still may not be able to get them because may not be high enough level. Speaking of high enough level, we got a perk point. Eventually we want to get up to that. That's going to take a long time to do though.
Look at this place. It's just as we left it. You know, I've often wondered who
I must
keeps the
admit,
lodge so
you've
meticulously
surprised me.
clean.
I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning. It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. And I think you'd be perfect. That settles it, then. We just need to make a few stops when we get to the city, and then the drinks will be on me.
Drinks are on you? Now
It'll be easy, I promise. Just let me know when you're ready. To the Volai start.
Okay, while we're here, let's
I
drop
feel
off.
like I've been waiting my whole life for this.
I only had the one on me. It's because they're all on the ship. Okay, so off to the Bali system we go.
Smell that? We need to stop by.
Okay, basically he's saying that we need to stop by the Stroud Eklund HQ. Basically, we need to meet his wife, Miss Eklund, or Mrs. Eklund.
looks like some sort of checkpoint ahead. It's probably designed. See that shroud covering Neon? Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in the settled systems that
powers itself using lightning.
Want to challenge your instincts and reality? But here, Caroline.
You're home away from home, here on board.
Never look in the mirror and wish you could see.
Stroud Eklund makes some of the finest ships in the settled systems. I'd love to get a look at their operations.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir.
And now we meet his wife.
Walter,
Issa.
shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you, Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company. Oh, aren't you lovely? Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much. I know. It's my favorite hobby. Now, why are you here, my dear? The board meeting isn't for a while, and our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Oh, this wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust? Oh, don't mind the two of us. Challenging each other intellectually is a cornerstone of our relationship. Now, I must point out the obvious. The Astro...
That was the point. Neutral tip.
With no leverage. Oh.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating? Then, some preliminary...
Bribe a few bouncers. Alt?
Yes, exactly. I hate being selfish.
James Newell is the broker who knows our... And it shouldn't be
So
hard.
basically just sending us on our way. Basically we're supposed to get some information on the guy who's selling us the artifact, and then we need to make a trip to the Astral Lounge where we can change the codes on the doors as well as bribe the security guards to help us in case a fight breaks out. A little bit of work here, but it's all fairly easy to be done. First things first, we go over here to this guy. He's the one who's got the information about the dude. So over here to Newell's Goods.
Hey there, welcome to...
Let's
Sure.
check his
Have a
inventory real quick, because we do need ammo. Okay. Now that we got the ammo,
Maybe I did. Maybe I... Information isn't usually free. New intel, new transaction. Enough
this is not working
already.
for me at all.
Easy, friend. Not looking for trouble. I guess maybe I can add this to his tab. Okay. I don't know much. But I did have one of my freelancers tail the seller back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the unit.
Now, James,
Okay.
I don't want you to get upset.
Hey there, friend. Need something?
Alright, so we are going down here to Epside. And our goal is to check out the room of the guy that's selling the object. Oh.
If that was locked, there must be something they don't want us to find.
So this is just basically saying that he needs to move the item as quick as possible because he's being watched. The person he stole the item from knows he stole the item and is not happy about it. So he's got to be able to make a run for it fast. Fast money means that he's desperate and he may have to take less than what he was asking.
Welcome to Calvin, the settled system's premier financial.
Then we come up here to the Astral Lounge. This is really funny. If you did the kid stuff thing, then you will actually see your parents hanging out here at the Astral Lounge, which is really hilarious.
Hey, you wanna dance?
And you can talk to them, and it's kind of funny.
Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. But if you're here for something a little more... Oh, no. Drugs. I like to call it an exquisite... Here, you take... The Astral Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is... Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP pack. We do strive for setting the most reasonable rate. Not currently, I'm afraid, unless you'd like to. I'm sorry. Promises make for... This isn't getting us anywhere.
Dang.
I'm afraid we can't. Excellent. We do hope. Come back soon.
Alright, so we got we paid off security. I tried to be cheap and it didn't work out. Just the door locks here make it impossible for him to get away if we need to keep him here.
Careful not to trip any security.
Alright, that's everything.
Clover over at Kelcorp, she's too good for Neon. Sounds like she's trying to help someone or something. Honestly, I kind of tuned her out.
We have full control.
You're still so tense. Normally, once we're alone, your shoulders relax. They're taut.
We're on to something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
I can tell. I can see your mind racing.
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you're doing.
I'm fine. The board complains. I assure them. There's the occasional assassination attempt.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
am I just some useless stargazer? You would have been better off marrying a Hope or a Tayo, someone who could be with you at every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you, and I'd much rather want my partner. It's complicated.
I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time, but I never stop thinking of you, wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show my love.
Is everything ready? Excellent. Good work. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board.
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation.
Yeah, we definitely end up needing her help.
We should split up. The code phrase to identify...
Code phrases? My goodness, Walter. I think you're taking this espionage business.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet...
Alright, so I think I know where the guy is. He's right up here with this briefcase.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking? Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? Speaking of which, I gotta get going.
So let them know that we're here. I wonder if the parents are here, even though they're not our parents. Doesn't look like it.
I just saw us. I know, I'm leaning on you a lot. What can I say? You're reliable. It's what top of. Now, before we head in there, let me go. He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably... Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eklund Discretionary Fund. Our goal is to get him to accept that ship in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our... This'll be fun. I find matching wits with the Neon Underworld.
Alright. Guess it's good to have a multi-millionaire available.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous. So polite. Almost makes me forget what planet I'm on.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind, and I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Of course
now,
you do.
How am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in? Oh, really? And how do you know that? Who talked?
A few people.
Doesn't matter. We know you're in a fix, and we're still willing to buy. For the agreed-upon amount.
I got people after me, okay? I can't just settle on what we agreed on. I need more so I can disappear.
That's not our problem. We came here expecting one amount. Now Now you want another.
You telling me Walter Stroud ain't got the cash? I'll walk out of this booth right now.
No, you won't. You still need the money.
I leave now. I can get a jump start on the people after me, instead of you all wasting my time.
You'd be on your way already if you just take the money I'm offering you and shut up. What's it going to be? Take or walk?
Fine. This thing is all yours.
There we go.
Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home. Shall we?
Alright, so this is where things get hairy.
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now.
There a problem here?
Yes. This armed thug was trying to steal our belongings.
I'm going to need you to back away from our VIPs. Now.
Fine, but you can't stay in the Astral Lounge forever, Stroud. Nicholas Slayton's already got your number.
Sending armed men into the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly.
I couldn't agree more.
This Aurora stuff is blowing my
Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He's greased a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
Of course it has.
There goes our way out. Yes, I'm fully aware this has not gone according to plan.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly...
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we...
It's a good thing I was already a wanted man.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a... Maybe I can see if he has... No, he is... Maybe I could squeeze you in. Let me... I hear you. Oh, I think we can make an exception in your case. Mr. Slayton...
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter. Fine, then. Breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right. We've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow... I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to say...
In 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on.
Right? Okay, so the elevator just to the right.
That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end. Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork. There's a vent above you. Just climb up.
Oh, come on.
The room below you is clear. Drop down. Stop. One of the doors leads you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route. Opening the door on your right. Go now. Head left, but don't go through the door at the end yet. There's a robot stalking the hall. Wait. It's walking down the hall. Go now, straight across to the door. Keep going, all the way to the end. Wait, there's people in the room up ahead. Closing the shutters. Another robot up ahead. Wait for it to pass, then head straight across to the maintenance door next to the security gate. Go now. Let me just get that for you. You know the routine. Up the vent. It's a short one, I promise.
Nice and extensive way out here, guys.
Almost there. Door on the right.
Door on the right, this one.
There's the door. It should take you outside.
Outside? You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
And that's where we're supposed to go, is the
Well,
executive
I
level.
guess after you.
Okay.
You okay? Expecting me to jump down after you.
Told you this gun was strong, guys. Like, this thing is powerful. And our breach is even stronger than this. Making very hard look like very easy.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here? You have what's mine. I indirectly have what's yours. We are at a stalemate.
Except for I'm willing to take
I do
all of
count
you
a
out.
few more guns on my side. You do make a bold point, but that doesn't resolve our current dilemma.
Perhaps I can help. We're both people of business, Nicholas. In the same industry, no less.
Yes, I'm beginning to see the opportunity. There is, however, one final detail to disclose. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves. If you wish, you will have the opportunity to tell him yourself, shortly.
He's a thief, and you're going to let him go? That's preposterous.
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your previous business.
We have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us, but that shouldn't matter.
Sarah was very disappointed in our decision there.
Oh no. You. Slayton really... Please. I was just trying to sell a product, okay?
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all, even if we have found ourselves working with the man he stole from.
Well, we don't want to kill him, obviously, so that's not okay. But I think everyone steals, but you got caught. You're going to
Justice
jail.
for some, huh? Fine. Rather be caged than dead.
A cage is too good for you, Musgrove. They should stick you on an asteroid somewhere and let you think about what you've done.
I will make the arrangements for Neon Security to take him into custody. You're free to leave.
Just like that?
Let's talk more back at the ship.
Seemed a little easy.
Word is the Borealis, you know, DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost something important.
And it's been in existence from the beginning.
How can I be of service, Captain?
It's good to be back on board.
A deal with a man who wanted us dead. I get. this life soon.
I'd prefer digging up the artifacts rather than prying them from the hands of greedy industrialists.
All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tell. Yes, I use.
We are going to come right back here before we end the video, because I want to see if we can buy the other SAL engines.
Orbital pattern lock.
You hold something you have no right to. My people have killed for this. But I will offer you one chance to hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
Oh, that's not any type of ship I recognize.
You see much, but our ship is created from a power beyond your understanding. Its semblance to your own vessels only aids us in masking our presence. We are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
Excuse me. On whose authority do you get to decide whether we're worthy or not?
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge or drown in it. The more you understand, the more damage you will do.
How could just knowing what you are be dangerous?
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we must.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance.
Or we can just take...
We'll get through this. Hold on.
Hey. Absolutely. We have much to discuss. While we're here, perhaps we should check in with Mateo or Noel.
How is Neon? Are you okay? Okay. I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Starborn. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
Not in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up. Another house cause for
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the
Technically, they're
furthest fringes of
extra-dimensional.
space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
Or what Walter said. They were acting like a parent. Worried their children are playing with something they don't understand.
So, they're strong-arming us for our own good? That doesn't sound very divinely benevolent to me.
Noel, start analyzing all the data from the ship sensors. The gravitational wave they caused, scans of their weapons, shields, everything. We're in the dark. We need to learn anything about them we can, including some way to fight them if necessary. Until then, we stay the course, collect the artifacts. It's even more important now that an intelligence we don't know or understand is looking for them. All we can do is be more cautious, but we are not stopping. This could end up being a race we don't want to lose. Vladimir, has the Eye picked up anything new?
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out?
All right. Good luck, everyone.
Alright, so that's basically what we're going to continue to do. We're going to continue to look for artifacts.
Gave up my room in the lodge so Andreja had a place to... You've tipped my ear.
We've got some survey data that we can sell to him. Go ahead and do that.
Show the words another time, then.
Things I wish to discuss with you.
When you're not busy, let's chat.
I'd like to talk to you about something, when you have the chance.
Okay, let's talk to Stroud first.
Not my first time. Admittedly, the technology. I got to where I am by taking... Might as well make the most. I want you to know I was very impressed. My Star Yard's been having a little... I need someone capable. Love the enthusiasm. It's a new ship. Now, and frankly, I don't care. I just want someone. Excellent. They'll all be in... I expect big...
Okay, so talk to him.
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if there's certainly precedent. We've been operating for a while now on the fringes. I just think we should be open-minded.
That's fair.
I did say it was a never meant it to be taken. It's the argument I have with Walter every other week. We have all of them at our disposal, and I don't for one. Second one was on Kazar, but the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting. Can you imagine? Take care of yourself.
You had a hell of a shake. Getting bull. Ready to head back out there? Double check the safety and locks.
Okay, there's
Good luck
that.
out there on the fringe. Lucky I noticed the pet. Keep both eyes on the back while you're out there. Make sure those start. Find myself thinking of... You know you can take a mark. You don't open comms. It's all storm and fire and sift. But if you're not so sure, you play the bullies. Maybe. All the worse for us. A striker lurking in the ship.
That's fair.
Raise the thoughts with you later.
I'm here for you, my love.
Okay, no extra stuff for
I
her.
was talking to you already.
Alright, so we do want to go back to Shroud Eklund anyway. So we are going to go back to Neon because we want to see about those engines. Hopefully, we will be able to purchase the better engines, the better SAL engines.
Stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
And that'll be the last thing we do for this video.
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then like reunion industries, you can make that. Here at Shroud Eklund, we know the
Alright, come over here to this kiosk. And see if the engines are available. There's SAE 6830s. I think these aren't exactly the ones that we need. They might be. They're expensive engines though, holy crud. 61,000 an engine. And we need 6 of them. I don't think we have enough. No, we definitely don't have enough. That gives us our 100% mobility, but we still need 151,000? 153,000 credits? Yeah. Alright, so we need credits. $153,000 credits. How are we going to get a hold of that? By farming.
I'm happy you've come by our showroom today.
Alright, so I'm going to do some farming, and I'll probably go ahead and do that off camera, and then go ahead and get the ship that we need, or get the credits that we need so that we can come back in here. So with that being said, thank you for the video. When we come back, we will have the better engines. So thank you for watching, and if you guys enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. We're probably going to be jumping up another couple levels, since we got to farm it back at the outpost. So like I said, please like and subscribe, and if you're enjoying the content, please let me know. And I will check you on the next one. Thank you so much, guys.